Okay, I know I've said this before in a video, but this is so very important for every single American in this country as far as our future is concerned. There's a bill right now that they're trying to pass. It's about voting. And one part of it, I believe, is called the Reyes Bill. And what that says is any illegal immigrant that has been in this country for at least 30 days will have the ability to vote. Now, what concerns me about that is these illegal immigrants were allowed to come into this country over our current administration. So when voting time comes, I don't think that's fair to allow these people to be able to vote. And not just because of the situation that's going on. I want to make this clear. My opinion on voting is this. If you are an immigrant, you come into this country legally, that's fine. When should you be allowed to vote? I mean, we spend our whole entire lives here. You should have to at least wait for 4.5 years. Why do I say 4.5 years? Because you at least have to get through one term of voting before you're allowed to vote. That would be kind of like a safety net so that anybody that was given any kind of favoritism or allowed into this country under a current administration would not be able to just place their vote based on that fact alone. If you took it beyond the 4.5 years, it would give them more of an idea on what their situation here is like. And if they still feel the same come the second election or the second term, then that's fine. I think that would be much more fair. But as it seems now, with this vote trying to go through, I don't think that's fair at all. I just don't think it's fair because of the way that they may be acquiring these votes. People, this is so important. It's so important for the future of this country, for the future for our children, for generations to come. You know, the decisions we make today will affect our tomorrow and beyond. And it's about time we all get involved, we all know what's going on, and we all do our best to try to make things as best as they can. You know, if you look at it historically, any kind of a country or whatever, where they have larger amounts of people, it always goes bad. It always goes bad. You know, years ago, there were presidents that would make a speech on the front lawn of the White House because the majority of the people would show up and actually see them and listen to them speak, whether they were on trains or whatever. They would actually see them and listen to them speak. Now, here's another question. Okay, let me put it in a way that maybe some people can understand what I'm talking about. You know, if you have 5 children, you know, and you're a parent, you know all those 5 children, you love them all. But if you have 5,000 children or 10,000 children or 400 children, you couldn't even remember their names. And that's what happens when a society grows too large. You no longer can be cared for and taken care of the way that it should be. It's no longer a community. So, you know, that's my look on certain things like our borders. You know, listen, I don't want to keep anyone out of coming here if they want to come into this country to live because it's a better place for them. But you have to do it the right way. There has to be laws in place where you can do it the right way and then be part of this country. I don't believe that just opening a door and allowing people to come in, not knowing anything about them, is a good idea. Rules are in place and they were in place and should stay that way. But, you know, this next election is going to be important. And we want to make sure the votes come from the correct people. You know, the people that really have seen the whole picture and are voting just because of, you know, not just because of what happened to them recently, you know. So anyways, that's that. But do your homework. Look into this. You know, look into this new voting bill that they're trying to put through. Don't take my word for it. Look into it. It's so very, very, very important. Very important. This is something, if it goes through, will change everything historically. Historically. So you need to be aware of it. No matter what the outcome, as long as everybody's aware of it, that's fine. So do your homework. That's it. I'm done rambling. Talk to you later.